In the text, which point does Prospero most directly make about Miranda and her memories? The following text is from William Shakespeare's play, The Tempest, first performed in 1611. Miranda has lived on an island with her father, Prospero, since she was 3 years old. Prospero has stated that Miranda likely does not remember anything other than her life on the island. Miranda: 'tis far off, and rather like a dream than an assurance, that my remembrance warrants, had I not 4 or 5 women once that tended me. Prospero: thou hadst, and more, Miranda, but how is it that this lives in thy mind? What seest thou else in the dark backward and abyss of time? If thou rememberest aught ere thou came here, how thou camest here thou mayst. So the text highlights an interaction between Miranda and Prospero, where Miranda remembers how a sort of dreamlike remembrance of how she had 4 or 5 women tending to her, and Prospero highlights how this is true, and he questions how she has remembered this far in like this abyss of time, and then he wonders whether she remembers how they came to this island. So now, with that, let's look at the answer choices. A. Miranda's reminiscences about her early childhood have a melancholy quality that betrays her discontented view of her current circumstances. This is incorrect because this isn't the point that Prospero makes about Miranda and her memories, because in the text it highlights how Prospero is surprised that Miranda remembers this far into this abyss of time, and he questions whether she can remember how they came to the island in the first place. Not that she has a melancholy quality, and that betrays her discontented view of her current circumstances, because nowhere in the text does it highlight how Prospero questions a supposed discontented view of her current circumstances. So with that, we can eliminate option choice A. B. Miranda's doubts about the accuracy of one recollection of a place other than the island are clouding her judgment and seem to be making her reluctant to explore her recollection of traveling to the island. This is incorrect because Prospero doesn't question these points. He doesn't question the accuracy of the recollection of a place other than the island, and it doesn't say that this clouds her judgment, and neither does he suggest that she is reluctant to explore her recollection of traveling to the island. There's nothing to highlight that she's reluctant to explore. So with that, we can eliminate option choice B. C. Miranda's ability to summon details of an experience she had before arriving on the island suggests that she may also be able to summon details of her arrival on the island. So this seems to be the correct answer, because this is directly what Prospero most directly points out, where he highlights how if she can remember this in the abyss of time, then she can likely remember how they came to this island. So overall, this matches answer choice C, so C seems to be the correct answer. D. Miranda's impression of a scene is vague because she is remembering a scenario she had daydreamed about as a child rather than a scenario that had occurred in reality. This is incorrect because this would suggest that this scene of 4 or 5 women tending to her was fake and not real, or a dream. But Prospero clearly says here that thou hast, and more, Miranda, meaning that he proves that this is true, that it once happened, so that it was real, not that it was a dream or daydream rather than a reality. So therefore we can eliminate option choice D, and we know that the correct answer is C.